Welcome to Midnight Murmurs. Before watching, don't forget to like and subscribe this channel.
The darkness outside was thick, silent. I remember the clock read to 14 a.m. Just another Tuesday night, drowning in the blue light of my screen. The rest of the world asleep. Then my phone vibrated. A soft buzz against the wooden desk. A notification. No big deal, right? Happens 100 times a day. Until I saw the sender. It was me. My number. My profile picture staring back with an empty smile. The text was simple. 6 chilling words. You shouldn't have been awake this late. Weird, right? My first thought was it had to be a prank. Someone spoofing my number. I almost deleted it. Dismissed it as a late-night brain fart. But then, my eyes caught something just below the message bubble. The metadata? The date stamp wasn't today. It wasn't Tuesday, October 24th. It was Thursday, October 26th. 2 days from now. And the time. 2:16 a.m. My heart seized up. A notification from the future, specifically 2 minutes after my supposed time of death. If I were to die 2 days from now at 2:14 a.m., I tried to rationalize it, to find any logical explanation. A server error. Carrier glitch. Maybe I was sleep texting myself, and the phone's clock was messed up. But the date was too precise, the time too specific, the message too personal. I didn't reply. I just stared, adrenaline making my hands tremble, turning the cool plastic of the phone case slick with sweat. The silence in the room suddenly felt heavy, suffocating. Then, exactly 2 minutes later, as the clock on my computer ticked to 2:16 a.m., a second message arrived. Same sender, me. Same futuristic date. This one was longer, more detailed, and it made the hair on my arms stand up. Still awake. Look at your bedside table. The red coaster. You spilled coffee on it this afternoon. You haven't cleaned it up yet. I didn't need to look. My head slowly turned, my eyes locking onto the dark ring of dried coffee staining the bright red coaster next to my lamp. I knew it was true. That specific, insignificant detail. That wasn't a glitch. That wasn't a random error. That was observation. Immediate, intrusive observation of my life right now, in this very moment. Someone or something knew exactly what I'd done hours ago. Panic began to set in, cold and sharp. Was someone watching me? I frantically scanned the dark reflections in the window, seeing only my own horrified face staring back from the black glass. My breath hitched. I jumped from my chair and pulled the curtains shut, yanking the fabric so hard I heard a stitch pop. I was gripping the phone like a lifeline. Or maybe it was a curse. My mind raced. Was it a camera? A bug? How could they know? My fingers fumbled over the screen, slick with sweat. I had to know. I had to ask. I managed to type a shaky reply, my thumbs barely cooperating. Who is this? The 3 words looked pathetic on the screen. A tiny plea against an unseen, all-knowing terror. The instant the message sent, the moment my thumb lifted from the screen, my phone buzzed again with the 3rd text. The date was still Thursday, October 26th. But this message wasn't observational. It was prescriptive. A set of instructions for a future I was apparently not meant to avoid. Stop looking in the windows. It won't be glass that breaks. It will be the door handle. After it catches your finger, tripping you on the stairs. I froze, the blood draining from my face. My house has old, heavy wooden stairs, steep and unforgiving. The antique brass handle on my bedroom door is loose. I'd meant to fix it for months. A small, forgotten task on an endless to-do list. The message wasn't a random prediction. It was a blueprint. My death wasn't going to be an accident. It was detailed. It was planned. The loose handle, the fall, the stairs. It was a sequence of events. A trap laid with the mundane details of my own home. I scrambled backward, a choked gasp escaping my lips. My leg hit the leg of my desk chair, and it toppled over with a loud clatter that echoed in the deathly quiet house. I had to get out. That was the only thought in my head. Get out. I rushed toward the hallway, aiming for the front door, for the street, for anywhere but here. But before I even reached the bedroom threshold, before my hand could touch the loose, treacherous doorknob, the 4th message arrived, filling the screen with the final soul-crushing dread. The date was still Thursday. The time was 2:17 a.m., 1 minute after the supposed time of my fall. The message simply read, "You won't make it to the stairs, Ilara. I'm already in the hall closet. I just heard the chair fall." My eyes shot to the hallway just outside my room, to the unassuming white door of the linen closet. A door I hadn't opened in weeks. A door that was now, I realized, closed. It was always slightly ajar. I always leave it ajar. My breath caught in my throat. I was no longer alone in the house. And they weren't just watching anymore. They were here.